Alright guys, Chris here with the Ruger new Vaquero 357. You guys have probably seen me shoot this with the cowboy action videos. It's a great sport. If you don't know what cowboy action shooting is, go to sassnet.com and I'll put a link in the description, but definitely check it out. So, I have this gun now since May, yeah, about May, and I've put a lot of rounds to it. I've done a lot of getting used to shooting this, and I've done some custom work to it. One thing I've done is I found a load I like with 38s, and I filed down the front sight, and then I also had the rear mainspring changed, and as well as one of the other springs for the trigger taken off, which is very common in cowboy action shooting to do a cheap action or a cheap trigger job. And I'll show you what I did here in a second. But this gun is very accurate. If your accuracy is off left or right, your gunsmith can help you out with that. He can do some adjustments for it. It's very smooth gun. There's a lot you can do to these to have them get tricked out and things like that, but out of the box they're fine. You can just run it as is out of the box. Great, just fun single action gun. Also, the new models do come with a reverse paw index, so you can spin this way or spin that way. And I'll show you guys here how to do that really cheap trigger job here in a second. Okay guys, here's what I did. Some of the older cowboys that I shoot with, they showed me how to do this. You see this spring right here? It hooks up here. You just take that off and you put your grip back on, but you don't take both of them off. And I would not recommend doing this unless you're doing competition shooting. And when you do it, go to the range and try it. Take the grip off. Take just this spring right here off from up here and put your grip back on and see if you like it like that with the trigger like that. Do not take both of these off. There's someone out there who said take both off. Don't do that. Then you can really seriously have the gun go off by itself. But even doing this, I'd have to tell you, don't even advise. I don't advise doing it just to cover my own butt. But it's something that everybody in cowboy action shooting does, and I've never had a problem with it, and I've never seen anyone else have a problem with this. So it's just very easy to do. It lightens up your trigger by at least about 1.5 pounds. Very simple to do. And let's go outside and shoot this thing. Cool. Okay, Ruger Vaquero, 7 yards with my cowboy loads. Pretty nice little grouping. Ruger Vaquero at 15 yards. I don't feel the need to go to 25 yards since we're using cowboy loads. We'll see if this thing drops much. Nick here with the 38. Well, it's 357, but we're shooting 38s.
There's like no recoil to that.
No, they're loaded down to about as low as I'm willing to go with them. Not too bad. Now he's at 15 yards.